Hey everybody, hello. Whew, it's been a long one. It's been a long one, guys. Hope everyone is doing okay out there in the YouTube world, social media world, whoever may be watching. Well, the last time we talked, I did tell you all that I was moving into a downstairs place and I would be back with updates. And I actually updated a couple of days ago, but the video was just acting a mess, so I couldn't even upload it or whatever. And pretty much my phone so is all out of control. So I finally moved to a downstairs apartment in a whole nother complex at that. And I had help, but it was still very, very, I said very hectic. Excuse that face expression, but yeah, it was hectic. I didn't do any lifting. Well, I mean, very little, like, a couple of things, but nothing more than 5 pounds or 10, but just the packing little things here and there with the movement of my arms and legs. My flair was ridiculous. And I've been settled in for over a week now. Not quite 2 weeks, but a little bit over a week. And I think I was trying to unpack a little too fast, and I kind of like tired myself out. So I had to really stop and think, okay, little by little to unpack, and the little small things that I can handle. So I started doing, increments of a little bit here, a little bit there, but it just seemed like it was gonna never end. Like the boxes were just, it was overwhelming. So that was my first move ever since, being on the oxygen. So it was very different from all my other moves. I always have like a lot of stuff. So, I always thought it was hectic anyway when I moved. But this time, I guess, being with me with the oxygen, and it took a lot out of me. And I said, wow, this is what I've been going through up and down the stairs this whole time that I've been on oxygen. And I didn't realize it was that hard on me until I actually moved out and looked back at it. I'm like, wow. But I survived it, and I guess it also helped me with the strength that's in my legs as well, because I was going up and down those stairs. But whew. And I actually like living upstairs because I just feel safer, but no more of that for a while. So we got the move out of the way. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So next up is still working on a few testing for the transplant center. Still working. The doctors are working very closely with me. Things are, it's probably, past time for me to have been listed or whatever, but they got to do what they got to do for as far as the testing. So I'm getting closer and closer, so I thank God for that. And as far as the weight, of course, they're very strict, although I've lost so much weight. I think I'm about there, though, a few more pounds. So hopefully with my next appointment, that would do it, unless they have other testing. So, and of course, if I get to feeling bad, it's the emergency room, of course. So when you're in need of a lung transplant, or especially me, a double lung, you have to stay up on, you have to listen to your body. We have to listen to our bodies. So lately I have been very tired, way more than normal, and especially since this move, it's even triple tired now. So it was exhausted. So now I'm exhausted plus overwhelmed and all of the above while still trying to stay focused and stay positive. So yeah, it took a lot out of me. Along with all the other requirements that I have to have, um, you know, for the transplant and the big move that I have to make again, which is temporary. I'll still have my place here at home and another place in Gainesville near the transplant center once I'm transplanted for the aftercare. And again, for those of you that's not familiar with my GoFundMe, I do have a GoFundMe on my page. I'll list it again in my description because I like for you all to share with anyone that you can on your social media, or if you're able to donate, I still appreciate that, as well as definitely the prayers, and any amount is greatly appreciated. I don't discriminate about the amount, although they do have a $5 minimum for GoFundMe, so you have to keep that in mind when you're donating. But anything under $5 would have to be sent to my Cash App, which is Sha Will Win, $ Sha Will Win, and that is $SHAWILWIN. There is only one L in the will as far as my